back to another great episode of My Watch Therapy. Today we have a watch that I did take a look at not long ago. There's a couple of these colorways out anyways. The Citizen Endeavor chronograph, and here it is. But I think it's worth another look, and let's take a look. Yeah, this thing just, I don't know. It caught my eye and caught my heart a little bit right after I first saw it. I think it has a lot to do with the ceramic bezel on there. I read somewhere that this is Citizen's first ceramic bezel ever. I find that hard to believe, but when I think long and hard about it, I can't think of one that I remember that had a ceramic bezel before this model. If you can, please put a note in the comments. I'd love to know what that was. I'd go buy it, as I would buy this watch. I think you can see some nice finishing there, great finishing on the dial. It has a lot of cues to the ocean and water life, whether it's the blue chronograph hand there, kind of ocean waves on the dial, or maybe it's 100 meters of water resistance. I don't know, but this is a heck of a watch from Citizen, and I'm glad to see a Japanese company such as Citizen making a larger watch. I feel like a lot of their watches, they just are smaller. This one is beefy and it's in your face. It's a 43 millimeter dial, and I don't know, with that bezel, it just it's so much bigger. But I love the numbers, the font, of the bezel. I think it just is really stunning. I took a little extra video too. I'll put it in and show you just kind of what it looks like kind of walking around just in a more natural type setting versus just up in the camera's face or in your face in the camera. And I'll put that right here. But meanwhile, I think it's just some beautiful finishing on the side. I really like the action of the chronograph. As far as the detent, when you push that button, there's a definite click. There's a definite connection there. And I don't know, a lot of them I've felt on other watches, it's more this sort of spongy. Let's see here. Yeah, it's more of a spongy feel. And come to think of it, it's weird. The first time I pushed it, it clicked. And then now when I've stopped it a few times, it didn't. There's the reset. Maybe it's just when you, that's when you first hit it. Then it's a little spongy. It stops, go, a little spongy. But if I reset it, it goes back to that nice click. I don't know, just little things. I like the pushers. They're not huge. You've seen some Grand Seikos and others where they're like out to here. They look like little antennas, and they just look like they'd be quite uncomfortable. I'm going to put this on my wrist, but first I wanted to show you. Take a look at that. It's kind of nice. And those are very positive pushers right there. Put this on. I have a 17 centimeter circumference wrist. That's about 6 3/4 inches. You can see it stands tall. It's pretty broad across the wrist, pretty thick, but I like that. That's kind of a style that I do like. It will get people's attention. It'll get your attention, and you won't mind having that happen and looking at it over and over again. The watch is for sale at Tick Tock Time Shop, just like most of the watches I review. And there's the price, there's the reference number. I'll put a link in the description. Please consider, if you want to purchase this watch, purchasing this model, you could purchase this actual watch from the Tick Tock shop. Family owned, family run, second and third generation really at this point. Watch store, been around for over 50 years in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And keep small business alive in our great country by supporting them or considering that. So So here we go, the chronograph Endeavor Chrono, and this has been my watch therapy. Thank you so much for watching and using of your little of your most precious commodity doing so, which is time. Take care.